Brush up on. To review or refresh one's knowledge of a subject. Synonym for. Brush up on. Review, refresh, revise, polish, revisit, relearn. The economist decided to brush up on macroeconomic theory to better understand current trends. Before the meeting, the finance team brushed up on the latest economic indicators to be well prepared. I need to brush up on my math skills before the exam. Catch up on. To make up for missed or incomplete work or study. Synonym for. Catch up on. Make up, cover, retrieve, recap, reclaim, regain. I had to catch up on the readings I missed during the conference. After being out sick, the student needed to catch up on missed lectures and assignments. The business owner worked overtime to catch up on backlog orders during the busy season. Drop out of. To leave school or a course before completing it. Synonym for. Drop out of. Quit, abandon, withdraw from, leave, opt out of, resign from. Unfortunately, many students drop out of college due to financial issues. Some investors chose to drop out of the stock market when prices started plummeting. Despite initial enthusiasm, many students drop out of college due to financial constraints. Look into. To investigate or examine a subject or issue. Synonym for. Look into. Investigate, examine, probe, explore, delve into, research. The government agency promised to look into allegations of market manipulation by major corporations. The teacher encouraged the students to look into different research topics. The research team was tasked with looking into the impact of automation on employment rates. Fall behind. To lag in progress compared to others. Synonym for. Fall behind. Lag behind, trail behind, drop back, retard, slow down, dally. Without adequate investment in infrastructure, the country risks falling behind in global competitiveness. If you miss too many classes, you may fall behind in your studies. Students who regularly miss classes often fall behind their peers in academic performance. Gear up for. To prepare or get ready for a particular event or challenge. Synonym for. Gear up for. Prepare for, get ready for, brace for, equip for, ready oneself for, steel oneself for. The students are gearing up for the final exams. Small businesses gear up for the holiday season by increasing inventory and hiring seasonal staff. The manufacturing plant geared up for higher production volumes to meet increased demand. Set aside. To allocate time or resources for a specific purpose, such as studying. Synonym for. Set aside. Allocate, reserve, dedicate, assign, allot, earmark. The government decided to set aside funds for infrastructure development in rural areas. The student disciplined herself to set aside time each day for studying economics. It's essential to set aside time each day for homework. Team up with. To collaborate or work together with others. Synonym for. Team up with. collaborate with, partner with, join forces with, work together with, ally with, unite with. Students often team up with classmates for group projects. The startup decided to team up with a larger corporation to access its distribution network. Researchers from different universities teamed up with industry experts to collaborate on a groundbreaking study. Narrow down. To focus on specific topics or options. Synonym for narrow down. Focus, reduce, limit, refine, streamline, condense. The committee needed to narrow down the list of candidates for the economic advisor position. The professor helped the students narrow down their research topics. The Economic Summit aimed to narrow down potential policy solutions for addressing income inequality. Go over. To review or examine in detail. Synonym for go over. Review, examine, study, analyze, scrutinize, inspect. Let's go over the details of the project one more time to make sure we're all on the same page. Let's go over the key concepts from the last lecture. The teacher asked the students to go over their notes before the exam to ensure they understood the material. Bring up. To mention or introduce a topic in a discussion or class. Synonym for bring up. Raise, introduce, mention, broach, initiate, start. I wanted to bring up the idea of implementing a recycling program in our office. During the meeting, Sarah brought up the issue of increasing employee benefits. The teacher brought up the importance of critical thinking in the lesson. Check off. To mark or indicate completion of a task or assignment. Synonym for check off. Mark off, tick off, cross off, complete, finish, verify. As I completed each task, I checked it off my to-do list to track my progress. I can finally check off all the items on my to-do list for this semester. After finishing the assignment, I checked off each requirement to ensure I hadn't missed anything. Hand in. To submit or turn in an assignment or project. Synonym for hand in. Submit, turn in, deliver, present, provide, furnish. Don't forget to hand in your permission slip for the field trip tomorrow. Students are required to hand in their essays by the end of the week. Make sure to hand in your essays by the deadline. Pick up on. To quickly learn or understand a concept. Synonym for pick up on. Grasp, understand, comprehend, catch on, to get, absorb. The students were encouraged to pick up on the subtle nuances of the text during the literature class. Some students pick up on new languages more easily than others. John has a talent for picking up on new software programs quickly. Dropping on. To visit a class or meeting without prior arrangement. Synonym for dropping on. Visit, stop by, popping on, pay a visit, to swing by, calling on. I might drop in on the lecture if I have some free time. I decided to drop in on the seminar to see if it was worth attending regularly. Feel free to drop in on my office anytime if you have questions or need assistance. Write up. To compose or complete a written assignment. Synonym for write up, compose, document, draft, record, transcribe, chronicle. I need to write up a summary of the meeting and distribute it to the team members. The students were given a week to write up their research findings. After conducting the experiment, the scientist wrote up the results for publication. Keep up with. To maintain the same pace or level as others. Synonym for keep up with. Maintain pace with, stay abreast of, stay in step with, keep pace with, keep abreast of, keep pace alongside. It's challenging to keep up with the latest developments in technology. Despite his busy schedule, Tom managed to keep up with his studies and extracurricular activities. It's important to keep up with the readings to participate in class discussions. Read through. To examine or go through a document or material thoroughly. Synonym for read through. Peruse, review, scan, look through, examine, study. Before signing the contract, make sure to read through all the terms and conditions carefully. Let me read through your report to provide feedback on its content and structure. Make sure to read through the syllabus to understand the course requirements. Opt out of. To choose not to participate in something, such as a class or activity. Synonym for opt out of. Decline, refuse, abstain from, withdraw from, deselect, forego. Some students choose to opt out of physical education classes if they participate in sports outside of school. Due to a scheduling conflict, I had to opt out of the weekend workshop. Students have the option to opt out of certain elective courses. Look up to. To admire or respect someone and consider them a role model. Synonym for look up to. Admire, respect, idolize, esteem, honor, reverence. As a young aspiring musician, I looked up to famous guitarists like Jimi Hendrix and Eric Clapton. Children often look up to their parents as role models for behavior and values. Many students look up to their teachers for guidance and inspiration. Level up your English. Master vocabulary, idioms, and phrasal verbs with fun quizzes. Translate meanings into 104 languages. Download now. Link in the description. Please like and subscribe to our channel.